What is good? It is your boy, Mr. Friends from MrFriendsProductions.com, and in this module, we are going to tackle auxiliary percussion. Now, auxiliary percussion is like the tambourines, the triangles, the cowbells, and all that sort of stuff, okay? It's usually what the percussionists are doing. So you have the drummer, and then you have the percussionist who is playing the bongos and all that sort of stuff, okay? In trap music, there is a high amount of percussion that we also want to place, but not too much, or else you'll crowd the beat. So perc stands for percussion. It's just it's an easier way to say it. So anytime you see perc, it's usually auxiliary percussion like bongos or cowbells or, you know, all that sort of stuff. Okay, so let's listen and hear what sounds will work with this sort of beat, okay? That's the first thing you want to do. You don't want to be like, okay, now this beat needs some bongos, so let me find some bongos, and then you're so set on placing in bongos in your beat that even though you don't even know what the bongos sound like, always listen to the beat and listen in context with the percussion that you're going to put into your beat, okay? So here we go. You know what? You probably couldn't hear this, but to my ears, I could hear a cowbell in this beat. So I'm going to place a cowbell in this beat. So here we go. Got everything subdivided, which is awesome. Now we're going to figure out where this cowbell is going to work the best, okay? So right there. So I think we actually have some subdivisions here, I think. So I think they're here. Let's listen. No, must be 4 and right here. So I'm placing my cowbells on the 4 and the and of 4 as well. So basically what I did right there was I had the idea of the percussion inside my head, and I was listening to the beat, and I was trying to see where the timeline scroller was hitting those certain beats, okay? And then I was placing the beats where I thought they were. But I was wrong. So now I can just correct them because I've made this mistake before. So I'm pretty sure it's on the 4 and the and of 4. That works, but I don't like that. I believe it's on the and of 3 and the 4. There we go. Cool. Now, and then just place it on the and of 4 here. I kind of like that. Actually matches really well with the side snare as well. Okay. And that's probably going to be just about it for the cowbell. Okay? Because I'm also going to add in another drum sound or another perc sound as well. Okay, so this is all I want the cowbell to do for right now. Okay, cool, awesome. Did the cowbell. Now, I'm gonna see what else might sound good here. Let's try these sleigh bells. Now, bells like sleigh bells and stuff like that, they just add just a little tiny bit of lift to your beat as well. These you shouldn't go hard on these or whatnot, unless they're like shakers. So let's see here. Nah, not digging the sleigh bells. Now, I could pitch them up. Actually, yeah, let's try this. Yeah, I think that's kind of cool. There we go. So it just adds. I'm glad I didn't give up on it too soon. It's always good to kind of mess around with how what the pitch of the sound is, okay? Because sometimes if the sound is in the same range as all the other instruments, your brain might think that it just doesn't sound good because they're kind of in the same frequency range, okay? I mean, we're going to go through frequency range and all that sort of stuff and like mixing and all that sort of stuff. But kind of test out, you know, the sound, you know, pitch it up, make it lower in pitch, like down here, you know what I mean? Just, you know, kind of experiment around instead of just giving up on it, you know, just, you know, prematurely, basically. Okay, so I like that for right now. And also, too, I don't think I really need the end. Fantastic. Good. We good. Yeah, so I did use those sleigh bells. Now I'm just going to use one more sound, but I'm going to be very careful on which one I use this time. Let's kind of look at some other packs. Basically since I've heard this beat so many times, I already have in mind what I want, sort of. So I have to kind of listen for what might actually sound good. Oh, that's a cool cowbell. Ooh, I kind of like that. Especially since when I made it, I panned it out, so it has like a good stereo sort of thing going on. So what I'll do, actually, that gyro too is actually, I recorded this actually in the school studio. So I'm glad I could. Do I like that? So I basically placed that on the and of 2. It might be too loud. That's another thing. Before bailing out on the sound, make sure to lower it in volume, because the volume of it, if it's too loud, you might think that it doesn't work just because it's too loud. Okay, so kind of lower it in volume as well. Nah, I don't like that. It jumps too hard. See, this is the thing about auxiliary percussion, is that you can overdo it. If you start putting it on like weird beats and whatnot, it can kind of lose the general groove of the beat. Yeah, screw it. Yeah, you know what? No gyro or anything like that. I mean, there's a lot of other things I can do auxiliary percussion wise, but you know, I'm kind of a minimalist when it comes to this sort of stuff, because if you overdo it, you can overcrowd the beat and then the artist won't like it. Okay, so I'm just gonna keep it just like that, and that's totally fine. Okay, next module, we're gonna start doing the hi-hats, start tricking them out, using the 16th notes to their fullest advantage, okay, to be able to get them trap hats that everybody's crazy about right now. So I will see you in the next one. This is Mr. Frenzy from MrFrenzyProductions.com, and I will see you in the next one. Like I said.